Hello YouTube, this is going to be a video on my version 2 5x5 barrel cube. So this is the version 2. You can see here I have the first one I made, and I made a video on this about 6 months ago. And this was made out of a YJ. This version 2 is made out of a Shengshou version 3 5x5. It's a very good puzzle. It's a lot better than this one. The big difference, just right off the bat, is the stickers. You can see the stickers on this one are just sort of cut, whatever, and this one's much more well done. This was CubeSmith vinyl sheets, and this was Diane replacement sticker sets that I cut down to 5x5 for 3x3. So yeah, this one's definitely a lot worse stickers. Another thing that makes this one's a lot nicer is this one doesn't turn very, it turns very smoothly, but it has a lot of resistance. This one, it's one finger turning, just so easy. It definitely just turns amazing. Even these layers just so smooth, and it turns really nice. So the reason I made this puzzle was because someone wanted me to make a 5x5 barrel for them, so I said yes. And I wanted to do a much better job, obviously, than this one. And also with the epoxy sculpt, you can see I didn't really sand, I didn't round any of the pieces, so it's nice and flat. And there's just, it's kind of a different looking thing. And on this one, you can see the pieces have been rounded and done a lot nicer. And the stickers are also just a lot nicer on this, because I actually used 5x5 stickers on this and then recut them into a circle. This one, I cut the stickers, so you can see this center one is a lot smaller than this one. Yeah. So, yeah, even these middle layers turn very nicely. The shape-shifting moves just turn unbelievably good. It's definitely my best barrel cube. Just insane one finger turning, super smooth. And I don't know how many videos there are on the Shengshou 5x5 version 3. I looked it up and I can only see one video when I got this, when I ordered this, which was like 2 weeks ago. So there might be more now, but and it wasn't by someone that saw the first version. And when I got this out of the box, I got this off eBay, and it was just the best turning 5x5 I've ever felt. Compared to my main Speedcube 5x5, which is very good, and I'm not very fast doing this, but it turns very well. But this one, and I've had this one for 6 months, and I had this one for a day, and it turns so much nicer. It's quieter, and onto the corner cutting of this puzzle, it's insane. Line to line, it'll cut line to line, over line to line a little bit. It'll even cut over line to line. Super extreme. This is almost 45. It cuts. That is, obviously it doesn't reverse cut because it's a 5x5, but that is so much better than, say, this cube, where line to line, it'll cut, but when you go over line to line like this, it either doesn't go, or it brings this piece down with it. So I don't know what the Shengshou company did to get that problem taken care of, but they took care of it. It can definitely cut. You see the lines, it's past, and it doesn't bring this piece down with the corner. So it's an incredibly good puzzle in my eyes, compared to the YJ that this was made out of line to line, simply because it's so stiff it barely turns. can see it barely turns there, but if I went to go past line to line, it does the same thing where it just brings down that corner. So yeah, this puzzle it blows away any other 5x5 I've ever had. Like, even with the modding just makes these puzzles even better. I've never had a puzzle that's turned this well. Like, I don't even know about a 3x3 that's turned this well. Like, maybe Zhanchi, but that's about it. So yeah, it's a very, very nice puzzle to turn. And it does shapeshift, just like the original, obviously. And one thing I didn't do in the original review of this cube was shapeshifted, so I'm gonna shapeshift this. I mean scramble, so I'll do some scrambles. Yeah, it's just, God. Layer alignment is less of an issue on this puzzle because it just turns so nice. And yeah, I did use a different method of spray painting this. What I did was, I just heard about this method just on a YouTube video, and I decided to try it. It's where you assemble the puzzle and then you just spray paint the pieces, or you just spray paint the puzzle. And usually I did the method where I took it apart and you spray paint each piece individually, and it was a lot harder to. It just took longer, and this one it turned very well, and it turns better than any custom puzzle I've done as a result of that, so I'm definitely going to do that again. So that's a pretty good scramble. And yeah, these edges are a little bit more in there. Like you can see here, it doesn't want to, like, it'll pull, but if you accidentally hook it, it doesn't fly out. On the original, like this, one second, you see here that there's just a piece kind of isolated like that, it'll fly off. Just so easy. So the little hooks on the Xingqiao pieces really make it a much nicer puzzle to solve, because you know, it doesn't fly out if you accidentally hook it. It just sort of morphs. It might blow out this piece, but it's not like that. So now you look at this puzzle here. It does just look very nice. I did a little gap in between the two stickers here. I just thought it looked kind of cool. But yeah, the corner cutting still, I can't stress it enough. It's like, while you're solving it, I mean, you got a layer misaligned like this, it still turns despite being modded this much. So yeah, I'm very happy about it. So if you guys would like one of these, I will be selling them. Just send me a personal message. I'm definitely going to be getting a lot more of these 5x5s for mods. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. And just a quick note, I won't be making a video for the next 2 weeks. I'll be in a place where I don't really like uploading videos too much, and I'm not sure how the internet's going to be there. Just going to my dad's house, so yeah. But when I get back, I will have a few puzzles to show. I got at least 3 puzzles that I'm going to be making, or at least working on. I'm not sure if they'll be done, but yeah, I'll show you guys. This one, which is kind of looking a bit weird right now, it's a Megaminx mod. It's kind of got these spiky centers, it's sort of weird, but yep. And this puzzle, which is sort of weird also, as you're seeing here, this is a Hexaminx crystal. I've already run into some big problems with this, so we'll see how it turns out. I'm also going to be modding this this Xingqiao 3x3 into a barrel. And it turns decent, so I'm sure it'll work out. So yeah. So yeah, that is the Xingqiao Aero Cube 5x5, I guess. It's just so much better than the original. I really wish I could keep it, but again, I made this for somebody, so I'm not gonna be able to keep it. I'm gonna be stuck with this. So I'm probably gonna make a third one of these just to keep it, but yeah. So anyways, that's it. Thank you for watching.